All right, level 2 of Avalon, the breakdown. What I tried to do here was add some passing chords. So as you see, we have a G minor, then we have our next form of G minor is here. So in between here and here, we could add okay, so I'm G minor, passing chord, diminished, G minor, passing chord, diminished, G minor, passing chord, diminished, G minor to C seventh. So whenever you have the notes outside of the chord tones, you know your inversions here, you could put a diminished in those spots that don't have chord tones. Okay, and this is a great example to show you how to do that. So, and it's a great way to spice up a chord melody because it's that tension release. Now I go to an F6, nice substitution, and again a passing chord. That diminished in between the F6th and the F major 7th. There are your chord tones. So in between, okay, great way to use these passing chords or on the notes that are outside of the chord tones. So once again, from the beginning. F6. Now a diminished passing chord to an F major 7th. Now here we're using a C 7th, and then we're going to go right to the minor 7th, G minor 7th, C7, G minor 7th, because it's the substitution, the 2-5 substitution. Then we're going to stay with that minor 7th to the 7th, C 7th. Okay. Stay with the minor, back to C 7th. Now a C augmented. An augmented means a raised 5th. Okay, and that leads to F major 7th. Nice substitution for an F chord. Back to the augmented, to the F major 7th. Now, talked about this already, but we go from the root down to the 6th dominant. We can go one step at a time, from the root down to the 6th, D7th. And that's what I did with 9 chords. Okay, and I used a little rhythm. 1 and 2, 3, 4. A little phrasing, offbeat. 1, Okay, now I just stay with the 7th. E flat 9 to D9, a chromatic approach. Okay, it's a nice little touch there, nice little spice up there. G minor 7th, pretty simple, straight ahead inversion. Melody note A up to the B flat minor 6. Okay, now for bar 25 I use 2 notes only, double stops. An A and a C, then a C and an F and an A and a C. The notes of the F chord in succession. Hear that? Now a D7th with the 9th. Phrasing there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. G minor 7th. Then I use a C13 with a flat 9 in the bass. It's a great chord. Okay, it's like this one, except I'm displacing that D flat down to here. And then an F. And a common ending, when you have a root note for the ending, is to move up a half step, keeping the F to a G flat major 7th, back to F. Okay, so those last 8 measures, the double stops. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, so once again, diminished, the passing chords, same thing here with the passing chord, diminished to the major 7th. Now we go right to the G minor 7th substitution, to the C. C augmented, which is a great substitution that leads to the 1 chord, the major chord, F major 7th. Once again, the augmented to the F major 7th. And then the walk down, 1. Half step, minor 7th, let it ring, nice clean B flat minor 6. Now the double stops to the D 7th, G minor 7th, C 13 with that D flat in the bass, and then F, G flat, F. Very cool approach. Take your time. Make sure each chord is clean. Make sure you understand what chord you're playing. Just don't put your fingers where the tab says. Really know, oh, this is a F6, this is a G minor 7, an augmented. Really understand and take the time necessary to know what chord you're on. It's a very important step to making these chord melody arrangements. So now let's move on to level 3.